Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. And so for today's topic, I actually wanted to talk about how the collective is actually being shifted from their regular survival mode to actually finding and following their true purpose on their spiritual journey. Now, interestingly enough, we most likely were all born into families where going to school, getting a job, or that dream career was the norm. We were taught to work hard for our money, and if we wanted to survive in society, we were told that this was the only way to go about life. Some of us even came from families where many didn't finish school, but working hard at something to earn money was definitely a survival skill that we were told that we had to learn in order to do well and make ends meet. So many of us in the collective have literally lived our lives with the idea that if we needed to survive, we must work hard, and really we get to enjoy life on the weekends with family and friends. And so we have actually grown up being accustomed to this particular lifestyle. However, after an awakening, we start tapping into our higher states of consciousness, which actually allow us to be more creative, to feel the limitless potential that we have underneath the reality that we've actually been taught, which allows us to actually question the way we've been living and operating so far. We actually finally start to see the robotic patterns around us and how people are living their lives killing themselves to make money and working hard in survival mode. To make matters worse, they are further restricted in their ability to create new beliefs because of what's being delivered to them via the media, the social media. However, after an awakening, you will start to really challenge some of these patterns and beliefs that you've held on to for so very long, and simply because of two reasons. One, it no longer makes sense to you. You look around the world and you feel like, am I the only one that's seeing what I'm seeing and experiencing what I'm experiencing? And two, you truly at your core no longer resonate and align with, how you've been operating. It's no longer in alignment with your new vibrational state. It's like you get a call from within that lets you know that you can't work away at something anymore so emotionlessly. If it isn't bringing you passion and fulfillment, that it's no longer aligned with you, and you start to begin to refuse to put your valuable time and energy into something as such that feels like it's merely for survival. So you see, on your spiritual journey, you experience this not just once, but sometimes several times. And it's simply because as you continue to raise your vibration, you will continuously find yourself outgrowing people, situations, and habits. And the right way to honor this feeling is really by letting those things slip away. Looking at everything around you from a higher perspective actually starts to become the key to success on your journey. If it no longer feels right, it probably isn't, and you should give yourself the permission to leave such circumstances. This sudden or gradual awakening from our slumber is really what allows us to shift into our purpose. When you know that you can no longer operate in the way that you have been in the past, you have no choice but to make a shift. It's like living in a house where you no longer feel welcomed, so you kind of show yourself the exit. You see, up until the time you become acquainted with your formless and eternal self, you have no reason to question your external circumstances. However, as you learn about energy, your patterns, and what will or won't help you progress on your spiritual journey, you become unwilling to give your time and energy to things that are no longer for your greatest good on your spiritual journey. Also, when you learn that you are the creator of your life and not the victim, you begin to navigate your life very differently. Instead of feeling stuck in situations, you exercise your will to retract your personal power so that you can rewrite your story from here on. So, depending on where you are in your spiritual journey, remind yourself that you are blessed to have awoken to your truth And to feel alive is to be human. And your life is too precious and too short for you not to spend it doing what you absolutely love. So if this shift is happening to you at this moment in time, remember to honor your call and shift from survival into your true divine purpose. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful. God bless.